My fiancé's response to my mother's cancer shattered our engagement and my faith in humanity. Last December, my mother was diagnosed with cancer. She underwent 6 rounds of chemotherapy, and 2 days ago, she had major surgery. While this has been an incredibly difficult time, what I'm struggling with most is how my now ex-fiancé handled the situation. For context, last year, when she broke her leg, I took 8 weeks off work to care for her. I even proposed to her in Paris, at the Louvre. While our relationship had its ups and downs, I always tried to be supportive. Despite having a stable, albeit modest, job, I got the sense that she began looking down on my career over time. When my mom was going through chemo and preparing for surgery, my fiancé agreed to visit on December 26th. However, on the day of, she casually informed me she'd arrive at 8 p.m., barely leaving any meaningful time to visit. I had a 24-hour shift early the next morning, so I asked her if she could come earlier. Her response? A sarcastic, "If you don't want to, I'm not gonna come." That hurt deeply. She later apologized but excused her plans, claiming she couldn't change her train ticket. What broke me was how, during my mother's fight with cancer, her family showed zero concern for my mom. On Christmas Eve, when my mother was preparing for surgery, her mom said, "Beyond all else, I wish you a better job." They never once asked about my mom's health. I tried addressing this with my fiancé calmly during a phone call. I reminded her how important it was to support me during this crisis, especially on Christmas, but she kept repeating, "I can't change the hours." Her dismissive tone and refusal to understand my pain felt like complete disrespect and abandonment. I ended the engagement during that call, but not out of anger. I was calm and gentle for most of it. Still, her lack of care during such a critical time broke something in me. Even when we met in person later to talk and part ways amicably, I couldn't shake the hurt and betrayal. After spending 18 hours at the hospital recently, seeing my mom fight for her life, I now feel nothing but hatred for my ex and her family. Her family prides themselves on being devout Christians, yet their actions couldn't be further from those values. When I raised my voice once during the breakup call, their only concern was that I was disrespectful. They ignored why I was upset, how my fiancé had been callous and dismissive during my mom's cancer battle. Her audacity to later say I insulted her family because I'm not religious was laughable.